A very pleasant and graceful good morning to one and all present in both offline and online modes. I, Assistant Professor Nidumol M. Pillai, take immense pleasure to welcome you all to today's inaugural session of one-day hybrid national seminar on Age of AI, Paving the Path to the Future, organized by the IT and CS Department in association with the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Keraleeya Samajam, registered Dombivli's Model College, and sponsored by ICSSR WRC Mumbai. Now, I request the technical team to kindly play the national anthem followed by the Rajya Geet. May I request everyone to kindly rise for the same.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
सह्याद्रीचा सिंह गर्जतो शिवशंभू राजा
दरी दरीतून नाद गुंजला महाराष्ट्र माझा
जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा
काळ्या छातीवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी
ओलादी मनगटे खेळती खेळ जीव घेणी
दारिद्र्याच्या उन्हात शिजला
निखळाच्या घामाने भिजला
देश गौरवासाठी झिजला दिल्लीचे ही रक्तराणी महाराष्ट्र माझा जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा.
Thank you. Please be seated. May I now request the technical team to play the Mumbai University song.
इदं सुन्दरं मन्दिरं शारदाया मुम्बापुरी विश्वविद्यालयम् इदं सुन्दरं मन्दिरं शारदाया मुम्बापुरी विश्वविद्यालयम् कलाशास्त्रवाणिज्यशाखानिरूढा अमूढा विमुक्ता विहङ्गा वयम् शृण्वन्तु सर्वे दृढं निश्चयम् शृण्वन्तु सर्वे दृढं निश्चयम् इदं सुन्दरं मन्दिरं शारदाया मुम्बापुरी विश्वविद्यालयम् सत्यं वदामो धर्मं चरामो नयामो नृणा दुःखभारं लयम् सत्यं वदामो धर्मं चरामो नयामो नृणा दुःखभारं लयम् स्वकार्ये रतानां सदा जागृतानां भविष्येति तस्मात् भयम् शृण्वन्तु
Thank you. Lighting the lamp symbolizes the removal of darkness and the spread of wisdom and knowledge. I now invite our esteemed dignitaries to proceed with the digital lamp lighting ceremony. I request the technical team to kindly play the prayer song during the lamp lighting.
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा ज्ञान के दीप जलाए आशा की झिलमिल को रोशन बनाए ऊंचे उठे और छूले गगन को ऊंचे उठे और छूले गगन को सवेरे की सरगम को जीवन में लाए ज्ञान के दीप जलाए सुन लो दिशाएं बुलाने लगी हैं हवाएं नए राग गाने लगी हैं सुन लो दिशाएं बुलाने लगी हैं हवाएं नए राग गाने लगी है आओ बदल दे मौसम जमी के नए कल की कल कल से पल पल सजाए आओ ज्ञान के दीप जला सागर हमारे दिलों में समाए तूफान हमारे इरादों में आए मन में हमारे ज्ञानोदय हो मन में हमारे ज्ञानोदय हो जहाँ से भी गुजरे उजाले रचाए आओ ज्ञान के दीप जलाए आओ ज्ञान के दीप
Thank you. With the lightening of the lamp, may its soft glow awaken wisdom, peace, and clarity within us, guiding our thoughts and action towards harmony. May this auspicious beginning guide today's proceedings towards meaningful and enlightening deliberations. I humbly request our principal, Professor C.A. R.P. Bambadikar sir, to escort all the dignitaries to be seated on the dais. We are honored to have Vice Chancellor of University of Mumbai, Professor Ravindra D. Kulkarni, the President of Keraleeya Samajam Dombivli, Shri Vasu E.P., the Chairman, Shri Verghese Daniel, the General Secretary, Shri Rajashekaran Nair, the Education Secretary, Dr. Bhaskaran K.M., the Arts and Cultural Secretary, Shri Suresh Babu K.K., the Finance Secretary, Shri Binoy Thomas. As a mark of respect and gratitude, we now proceed with the ceremonial flower welcome to our esteemed dignitaries. I now invite management dignitaries to present the floral welcome, shawl, shriffle and memento to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ravindra D. Kulkarni. The memento being presented is the Aranmula Kannadi, a unique and traditional mirror from Kerala, known for its metal alloy, craftsmanship, and distortion-free reflection. Unlike ordinary mirrors, the Aranmula Kannadi symbolizes clarity, knowledge, precision, and truth, values that resonate deeply with the spirit of education, research, and innovation. It also represents heritage, meeting excellence, making it a meaningful token for this academic occasion. May I now request our respected principal, sir, to kindly proceed with the floral welcome of our management dignitaries. you, sir. The National Seminar on Age of AI, Paving the Path to the Future, aims to explore the transformative role of artificial intelligence across disciplines with a special focus on innovation, ethical practices, societal impacts, and future opportunities. We are privileged to host researchers, academicians, and students who have come together to present their research work, share original ideas, and engage in meaningful academic discourse. Your participation reflects a strong commitment to critical thinking and knowledge creation, values that are essential in shaping the future of AI and society. This seminar not only celebrates research and innovation, but also provides a collaborative platform for young and experienced scholars to learn from one another and move confidently towards academic and professional excellence. I now invite our respected principal, Professor C.A.R.P. Bambadekar, for the welcome address.
Thank you. Respected chief guest of today's function, Professor Ravindra Kulkarni, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Mumbai, the President of Keraleeya Samajam, E.P. Vasu, Chairman Varghese Daniel, General Secretary Rajshekaran Nair, Education Secretary Dr. Bhaskaran, Finance Secretary Binay Thomas, and Art and Cultural Secretary Suresh Babu, all the dignitaries of the dais, faculties, researchers, research guides, and all the participants and your students. On behalf of Model College, I express a hearty gratitude to all of you being present for the one-day national seminar organized by the ITCS department and the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Model College, which is sponsored by WRC ICSSR Mumbai, on the theme AI, Age of AI, Paving the Path for the Future. We are feeling very proud for the participation you have shown, the interest you have shown in attending this seminar. Particularly, we have selected this as a theme because AI is a emerging force of the 21st century, which is going to bring the paradigm change in all walks of the life. And we thought, let us deliberate on what are the opportunities, what will be the challenges, and how the we have to maintain ethical city in the total innovation which are going to bring into the education system. So we thought, let us provide a platform to all the academicians, researchers, industry, as well as the learners, that let us deliberate on various ideas. Let us share the research insights and find out, explore the possible trend in AI. Looking at NEP, which also looking for integration of the technology in the curriculum, by which we can make our young generation ready towards a technological based advancement as well as sustainability and lead the India in all this forefront. We are extremely happy that we have received, or we have got the chief guest who has agreed to be a chief guest of this function. Sir, your valuable insight as well as the leadership qualities will guide us in towards achieving our excellence, which is the mission statement of our college. I hope all these participants will take this opportunity, have a meaningful deliberations throughout the day, and have a meaningful day in the today's seminar. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the encouraging words. I now invite the Educational Secretary of Keraleeya Samajam Dombivli, Dr. Bhaskaran KM, to kindly address the gathering and share his valuable thoughts.
Good morning, respected Vice Chancellor Dr. Professor Kulkarni sir, our Keraleeya Samajam President E.P. Vasu sir, Chairman Daniel sir, and my colleagues Rajshekhar and Vinay and this teachers, organizers, participants and students, non-teaching staff. So hope you are enjoying it. Little bit delays, so I don't want to speak much. But one thing is that in 1980s, when the computer was introduced, I come to our Indian area or world, the people are afraid. There was an apprehension that we may lose job, सब कंप्यूटर हो जाएगा, हमारा नौकरी चले जाएगा, वो सब आएगा. So same thing is now, the same feeling is now with the AI also. Don't worry, there is nothing is ending. So we are getting a more opportunity, and we are going to get more opportunity. I know when we were in the committee for 15 years back, BSc IT was here in our office, and many students got a good opportunity of job, and many people are settled in a foreign country. Now we started with the AI and data science. So job opportunities is okay. So we should not worry about the job opportunity and the future. But my concern is how it will be useful. The AI can be make use for the public purpose. That is still, I think, lacking. Mass transportation. कल मैं 2-3 घंटा वो ट्रैफिक में था. तो mass transportation, railway, metro type services. Like another is manufacturing sector. In the computer world, we've got a service sector. We've got a lot of services. Any information available in the click of a mouse click में मिलता था. Now it is not there. But manufacturing, it's not much effective in the present scenario. Many things. Manufacturing sector is very much important to create job opportunity. So AI is, I think, mechanical or world mein, it's very useful. Hope the AI will do good thing to our society, our nation, our world will grow further, and we all become joyful people. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. May I next invite the General Secretary of Keraleeya Samajam, Dombivli, Shri Rajashekharan Nair, to address the gathering.
Respected Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni ji, President of Keraleeya Samajam, Shri E.P. Vasu, Samajam Chairman, Shri Regd Daniel, and my colleagues, and respected Principal, Shri Ravindra Kulkarni ji, and teachers of Model College, those who have come for participating in today's event, as well as students of Model College. Good morning to everybody. Artificial intelligence has started to experience our daily life that everybody knows. Hello. 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 Yeah, it started to experience in our day-to-day life. I may say people who are born between 55 to 80s are the most fortunate people, because they have started experiencing a very technical improvement took place in the last many years. And I am in my 70s. Computerization has started when I was in full swing work. Computerization in the beginning, everybody thought that computerization will ultimately end with lot of jobless people. But the scenario was very different. We experienced that more people have got jobs, And a particular job field has come up, that IT. IT emerged as the biggest job giving sector. In India, the highest people who are still working in the field is cotton area. Cotton from cultivation to completion of into fabric or a garment. That is the highest people working in that area. Agriculture. But now IT is a competitive number coming up with our job giving sector. So whatever artificial intelligence, then you put your intelligence. There should be some intelligence in between us. Then only it can be artificially converted, of course. I hope that today's seminar will have a very good experience to all of you, those who are presenting, those who are come for presentation, and those who are come for experiencing the seminar and participating in it. Of course, I wish the organizers for organizing such a wonderful seminar, as well as the sponsors, and I wish them all a good success. And I am sure that these things will ultimately benefit the betterment of our college, Model College, and the students of Model College. And as the representative of management, I must say that we are with you for everything which are beneficial to the future of our college, future of our students, and especially future of the entire Dombivli people. Thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I now request the chairman of Keraleeya Samajam, Dombivli, Shri Verghese Daniel, to kindly address the gathering.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of University of Mumbai, Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni sir, our principal, vice principal, my colleagues, Samajam members, teaching and non-teaching staff, and my dear students. It gives me immense pride to welcome you all to this one-day national seminar on artificial intelligence. In 21st century of AI is no longer a futurist concept hidden in research lab. It is the invisible force on our pockets, our farms, our hospital, and now our classroom. In India, we don't just see AI as a technological tool, we see it as a bridge to social equality. From a farmer in Vidarbha using AI for a crop yields it to a student in a remote village accessing personalized learning through AI tutors. This technology is the key to our dream of a Viksit Bharat 2047. The world called India the tech garage of the world, and as an institution, our responsibility is to ensure that our students are the lead mechanics in that garage. However, the great power comes in the need for a strong moral compass. As you deliberate today in machine learning and generative AI, I urge you to also discuss AI ethics. We must build a system that are not just intelligent, but also inclusive, unbiased, and human-centric. To my students, do not just the consumers of AI, be its creators. Use this seminar to challenge theories, ask difficult questions, and network with the brilliant minds gathered here. माननीय मानव आणि माझ्या विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आजचा टाईम है याचा क्रांतीचा आहे. आपल्या कॉलेजमध्ये आयोजित केलेले ये सेमिनारचा मेन पर्पस आहे आपण ये टेक्नॉलॉजीचा कॅपॅसिटी समजावं आणि त्याच्या ह्युमन डेव्हलपमेंटसाठी कसा फायदा करून घेता येईल विचार करावा. मला कॉन्फिडन्स आहे की ही नॅशनल सेमिनार तुमचं नॉलेज वाढवेल. पुन्हा एक तुमच्या सगळ्यांना माझ्याकडून स्वागत आणि खूप खूप शुभेच्छा. आय विश दिस सेमिनार एव्हरी सक्सेस. जय हिंद. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, sir, for the encouraging words. I request the President of Keraleeya Samajam Dombivli, Shri Vasu EP, to address the gathering.
Good morning to everyone present here. Our respected Professor Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor of Mumbai University, our Principal Dr. C.A. R.P. Bambardekar, our Chairman Sri Varghese Daniel, other office bearers seated on the dais, special invitees, participants, esteemed teaching and non-teaching staff, and my dear students. I am truly grateful for the privilege accorded to me to attend this seminar. First of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate the organizing committee for the tremendous efforts they have taken to arrange this seminar. I am confident that all of you will derive maximum benefit from the deliberations and discussions held here. I am sure that presence of Professor Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor of Mumbai University, and an eminent personality and experts in their respective fields will guide you towards a rich treasure of knowledge. I wish the seminar a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. One of the most significant highlights of today's inaugural session is the journal release. These scholarly contribution reflects innovative thinking and interdisciplinary perspective in the field of artificial intelligence. The journal has been published in Arhat Multidisciplinary International Education Research Journal in the 3 distinct volumes, which is open access, peer-reviewed, and double-binded, with an impact factor of 8.648, which is having an H&I indexing. I now request our esteemed dignitaries to graciously unveil the seminar journal. of 95 papers within these 3 volumes. I request Assistant Professor Bindi Wilson to present a brief introduction of the highly respected dignitary.
I am extremely privileged to introduce our chief guest and keynote speaker of the day, Professor Ravindra D. Kulkarni, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Mumbai, holds 32 years of experience in the field of chemical technology and academic leadership. Before joining as Vice Chancellor, he served as Pro-Vice Chancellor at the University of Mumbai, Head and Senior Professor at the Institute of Chemical Technology, Matunga, and Professor and Director at UICT, Jalgaon. He has guided 18 PhD scholars to postdoctoral fellowships and 64 MTech students, 86 peer-reviewed publications in his name, has secured 3 patents and granted ones and 6 more filed, leading R&D projects under AICTE, RUSA, UGC to name some. He has received several prestigious awards and recognitions like Professor J.G. Kane Memorial Award and so many. Under his eminent leadership, the University of Mumbai was bestowed with an A++ grade by NAC, Category 1 university status by the UGC, and ranking of 19th in India and 67th in Asia. He in so many roles has been contributing towards shaping the future of higher education in India. We are immensely proud and grateful to have such an esteemed personality among us. A warm welcome to you, sir, to address the audience.
Good morning to all of you. Chairman of Keraleeya Samajam, Sri Vasuji, President Daniel sir, all other office bearers, the principal of your college, and the other part, Dean Commerce and Management of our university, Sri C.A. Bambadika sir, all my fellow colleagues who are coming from different colleges, the experts, and my dear students. It has been really a matter of appreciation with this college that they have been accredited twice with A grade. Thrice, sorry. Just a correction. Thrice with A grade, and the most important, they are Empowered Autonomous College of University of Mumbai. That's one of the, like, I think overall in Maharashtra, there are around 18 Empowered Autonomous Colleges, of which there are 12 Empowered Autonomous Colleges connected to University of Mumbai, and one of them is your own college. One of the key area that you have chosen for today's conference, artificial intelligence, and probably the different dimensions that one comes across while talking about development of different algorithms, the data systems, the computer vision, and probably different models that will allow us to make intelligent decisions, that will allow to make intelligent way of undertaking tasks, that will allow probably the intelligent way of enhancing accuracy in the productivity while minimizing the energy consumption is naturally an artificial intelligence, one of the key technology that comes with Industry 4.0. Friends, probably when we were talking about the different technologies that are connected to Industry 4.0, we come across 64 critical emerging technologies in which probably the entire world is supposed to take up a lot of developments since last decade, and probably we would experience more development in current decade. And actually all those 64 critical emerging technology, when we talk about how to identify probably the different countries, their progress and the way they are moving ahead. So one of the key area by which it was being identified to look at the high impact publications that has emerged from that country in the period of 2019 to 2024. And that is how different countries have been ranked in terms of the technology developments connected to Industry 4.0, which are aligned with 64 different critical emerging areas. And then to our surprise, we do find that although we always recognize US and European countries to be one of the most advanced countries, but when we talk about the development in critical emerging areas, which are aligned with 64 different technologies, we do find that China emerges the top in terms of 57 critical emerging technologies out of 64. And probably US in 7 other critical emerging areas. So that presents the kind of progress that China has made over the years. And that's of course through very intelligent planning and a extensive as well as an intensive research and development which they have pioneered over last 20 years. And now where do we stand as a country? And particularly it appears that in artificial intelligence probably we have delayed like undertaking of research efforts in the field of artificial intelligence. It's really over delayed, and now probably we need to awaken and move fast so as to catch the speed with which the rest of the world is progressing in the field of artificial intelligence. Now, where do we stand for the 64 critical emerging technologies? Probably it's matter of little appreciation and probably maybe a matter of feeling good that we are at least in top 5 in 45 critical emerging technologies. In some of the areas like biological manufacturing, advanced composites and biofuels. So biofuels and biological manufacturing is always our strong area. India is always considered to be a capital of pharmaceuticals and vaccination, and that is what is always being displayed through COVID as well. So biologicals and biofuels and probably the advanced composites and materials. So these are the 3 areas where we stand in second position after China. And then probably then when we look at artificial intelligence, at least in terms of publication, not in terms of models or not in terms of algorithm, but what we would see under artificial intelligence with NLP and the development of algorithms, then probably talking about cyber security and then quantum cryptography, we stand at third position after China and US. And when we talk about quantum sensing and another emerging area along with quantum technologies, probably we stand at fourth position. And then drones and robotics. Drones probably you would have come across its large scale use in recent Operation Sindoor. So there we stand at fifth position. And say one of the like key technology development that we experienced, particularly in Operation Sindoor, is that very young startups undertook the development of drones, which were largely successful in making our great success and victory in the field of, say, in Operation Sindoor itself. However, when we look at overall development in artificial intelligence in terms of having our own model, because as we have said, like artificial intelligence promotes a lot of intelligent operations, decisions, undertaking tasks, which enables probably a greater connectivity and at the same time promotes a great level of productivity with minimum errors. But then when we talk about in terms of our capability for data collections or data securing, another part like data processing, going for computational powers, going for deep neural network, going for connected algorithms which forms the basis of natural language processing or large language model, then we do understand that probably we still have to make a large breakthrough. When National Mission on Artificial Intelligence has been announced by Government of India, and that is how probably we are supposed to undertake the development in artificial intelligence in areas which are of importance and utility to the society. And then probably the 5 key areas that have been identified, and we are supposed to make progress in that. Healthcare is one particular area, the first area that has been identified as under AI mission as a part of Vikasit Bharat. Then like under healthcare, because probably we are a country with larger population now, we have already crossed China, and we require a very fast, reliable healthcare system, which may be based in future on digital twin. But right now, going for an healthcare which undertakes lot of data analysis, because we are a country where we have large diversity in multiple contexts. Okay, we are probably having a diversity in terms of languages, in terms of regional or geographical differences, climates. Okay, we find everything in extreme from at different corners of our country, and that makes our data analysis really different than from rest of the globe, rest of the global part. And in that context, it is said that probably the right model and algorithm that goes in artificial intelligence is one where the diversity of data that we have, if that is taken into account, then the accuracy of algorithm development could have been taken up in a larger way. And that is where probably healthcare becomes one of the key area. So say for example, Tata Memorial Hospital in our Mumbai, okay, which treats cancer patients from different regions of the country and as well as from different countries as well. So what we notice that the kind of carcinogenic features that different regions, different ethnic population would have is quite different. And probably data connectivity with those references need to be mapped. And probably we still have not made much progress. Tata Memorial has recently established their AI system. And of course, we at University of Mumbai have our own AI center which deals with healthcare with support from Government of India under PM Usha. And we have tied up with Tata Memorial, Nanavati Hospitals. We have supported Nanavati Hospital in establishing AI center as well. But then still, probably the kind of data analysis that we are taking up across patients, particularly the 2 key diseases that we have identified from the perspective of women empowerment is like cervical cancer and the breast cancer, and analyzing data on that perspective. But we are still not in a probably in advanced stage. We are still in a middle stage. Then talking about AI in education, because we are coming across again in the class as a teacher, we come across in a class like a group of 60 students with that batch size, sometimes 120. Okay, we come across some students who are advanced learners, some are average learners, some are slow learners, and the teacher has to tune to the requirement, teaching learning requirement of different students. Can we have a personalized learning model? Okay, that's one natural area which AI is likely to support. So you may require AI import model, you may require AI directed model, or you may require AI assisted model, taking care to the requirements of like a slow learner, average learner, or fast learner. And probably that is where we need to make a larger breakthrough, particularly looking at the diversity of the languages that we have and diversity of the requirements that the students may have. Then probably like I must appreciate Daniel sir, who made his half of the speech in Marathi. So that presents a very good connect between 2 languages and 2 cultures, Malayalam and Marathi culture also. So can we have some day probably where we will have language neutral delivery with reference to our students? Probably today, as a as a matter of convention, the programs are always engaged in English as a mode of communication. But then we have 22 languages recognized by our Indian Constitution. And can we have like something like, if we come across, if it is a national conference, naturally we are expected to have participants coming from different states with different mother tongue. Then can we have a language neutral delivery, either for teaching learning or even for conference presentation? Okay, that's naturally become real now, but still it is an expensive. Say we may require a large scale replication of that model in years to come. In fact, one of the purpose why I came for this, of course, it was our Dean Commerce and Management to whom I can't say no. But there is another purpose, like this is being managed by Keraleeya Samajam. So I thought like let us, because we are working with different languages. And as a University of Mumbai, we would like to promote the academic content in Marathi and other Indian languages too. And that is where then we are looking for like authors, professors who could write in their mother tongue. But then probably it's always a matter of disappointment whenever you ask any professor having a specific mother tongue that are you in a position to take up that translation? He says like, I would be able to talk, but I won't be able to write and read. Okay, that's probably something. Okay, enormous task. That is how we are coming across, and I have requested him that let us provide a support in Malayalam language, so that some of the academic content, while we are undertaking its development in Marathi as well as in English, but simultaneously keeping that academic content available in languages like Kannada, Gujarati, Sindhi, Malayalam, Tamil. Okay, so that makes a real sense from a national integrity perspective and provides a rich academic content available all across India. Probably the artificial intelligence which promotes now a fast translation, particularly we have now Bhashini software which has capability of providing translation into 16 out of 22 languages. They are now progressing up to 22, and the capability is getting enhanced day by day. They are not only translating the paragraphs, but at the same time even if figures, like the captions to the figures, tables. Okay, so all that capability is now coming across, and still that translation is not natural. Although we call it like a it doesn't connect to the like a natural way of reading. So we require still a human intervention, and that is where probably we need a cognitive model, a linguistic model, okay, which will take into account. Okay, so it's not just a real-time translation, but it will require a cognitive, at the same time, a linguistic model, which will take into account a comprehensive grammar connected to different languages, and will make the way we speak probably in a regular way, not in a artistic manner, the way we speak in a common manner. Okay, we need to have that kind of a translation which will connect to the humans very easily. So that's probably AI in education where we are supposed to make progress. AI in agriculture in another area, government of Maharashtra is already moving ahead so that the farmers will get a very good decisions on the climate, the kind of agricultural practices that they need to adopt. So that's one of the key area with which government of Maharashtra in AI in agriculture is already undertaking across Maharashtra state. Then we are talking about AI in smart cities, because few cities have been declared to be developed on the line of smart cities. So that requires a kind of a understanding about the infrastructure, which makes a real city to be a smart one. We require a mobility as well as transportation, okay, because like someone said, like he required almost 3 hours to reach at a particular place, and I do, like when I started at 8 o'clock, I reached here at almost 10 o'clock. So probably, although the distance is not that high, but the kind of transportation and mobility that we come across, and it has to be supported by an intelligent decisions so that we could have a faster mode of transportation is another area where we need to look at. So these are the 5 mission areas where government of India is looking at, and all of us are required to move forward. Now, looking at the kind of models that initially it was, we have always said like probably the artificial intelligence would have been dominated by US and the OpenAI or the Google, the Microsoft, the way they were undertaking developments. So that was naturally amazing, and we came across the use of ChatGPT. And probably for professors, students, everything, the ChatGPT has become a very accepted concept. And everything then, rather than applying brain, okay, let us undertake the support of ChatGPT and go for develop, like whatever the task to be performed. But probably like while OpenAI, Google, or like they were working, but at the same time China like made a real breakthrough where they said like they have a open source based AI model, DeepSeek, and that this is available at a very cost lower than what is being offered by US, and that's a really great breakthrough. When we will have our own AI model, Indian AI model, our minister, concerned minister Ashwin Vaishnav said like probably by December 2026 we are likely to have our own AI model as well, because that takes into cultural diversity that we are looking at. Now, when we look at the influential figures in development of AI word across, and then probably what are the like developments that have taken up and what are their views in current context. Okay. So when we look at probably the 3 influential figures that we come across, like one is Jeffrey Hinton, okay, then Anne LeCun is another, and Benjo is third. Okay, these 3 have undertaken huge efforts, and probably their work which led to engineering breakthrough, leading to the development of a deep neural network that enhanced the computational power to a greater extent. Now, these were the 3 who are considered to be the providing a foundation, and amongst them, Jeffrey Hinton, if you look at, he is considered to be godfather of AI, whose work, large work at Google, has laid a lot of breakthroughs. But he recently resigned from Google, and he said the kind of efforts that we are taking up, the kind of efforts and development that we are taking up are not right, and are not in ethical manner, and are not in line with integrity. And that is the precise reason why he resigned from that, and then probably this trio is now working for development of a model which is more ethical, more safer, and will definitely provide a right integrity as well. So let us see like how probably the scientists word across are taking this AI model in the larger way. Now, while talking about natural language processing, where it's connect with the deep learning, which is subset of AI. Okay, we thought of having developments and algorithm more on large language model, okay, which requires a huge data, and the analytics of which will provide you a right structured model. Now, recently, just over 1 or 2 years, it has been said that the large language model, the kind of large data that they are going for, and the kind of data science, data analytics they are moving with, is not in a right technical manner. And so someone like the group of investigators are presenting an alternate model of prediction and planning, like internal simulation, cognitive structural understanding, and the most important part, they call it as a smaller but structural data analytics. Okay, so while going for a larger data analysis and then coming out with analysis, they say it is better to go for a structured data analytics which doesn't require larger data. Now, if that is the case, then you would understand what kind of developments that we are likely to move forward with this, where agentic AI the autonomous AI model, which doesn't require very larger human intervention. With minimum human intervention, it can plan, set the goal, plan and undertake the task in an intelligent manner with minimum human intervention. So, probably, while this conference is debating and elaborating on different aspects of artificial intelligence, okay, we need simultaneously to keep two areas in mind while going for algorithms and their developments, whichever the model that you are choosing, whether LLM or whether it is a word model. But see that the algorithms, like the first, are always ethical, will have due integrity, and will always be beneficial to the mankind and will not cause any harm for the coming generations. So that is where probably we need to look at, and probably the speed with which the developments are taking place. My young students, probably by 2030, where you would start your career. At that stage, probably we may be in the advanced stage of AI, and probably there, you need to be a very good learner, lifelong learner, I mean, because although you are born in an era which is technological reach, where you have come across lot of technology development in last 20 years, but it presents that every new year presents a new technological challenge, and whatever skills that we have earned in previous year may become obsolete this year, and whatever skills that we are going to take in next year probably become obsolete maybe after 5 years. So we are required to be a lifelong learner, reskilling, upskilling, and sometimes unlearning. Okay, all of these will be the key requirements for keeping your career intact, keeping your career progressive, and keeping yourself moving in a right direction. Probably, if you take up that challenge, then say 2030 to 2047, probably you would have a right career, and in 2047, you will be in a senior position and will be the real backbone of our Vikasit Bharat in 2047. With that Vishesh, I end my speech before. I just end my speech and extend my sincere thanks to Ambedkar sir and all management for inviting me here. And I hope you are going to provide me the Malayalam support for our the efforts that we are taking up in terms of languages. Thanks to all of you.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Mumbai University, for those truly insightful and encouraging words. Your address beautifully highlighted how AI is not just a technology of the future, but a powerful force supporting us in the present. We are deeply honored by your presence and truly grateful for your inspired keynote. I also thank all our management members, organizing committee, faculty coordinators, technical team, and all the participants for their valuable contribution in making this inaugural session meaningful and successful. Thank you all for your cooperation and active participation. With this, we come to the conclusion of the inaugural session of the National Seminar. Thank you, sir. All the audience, please be seated. Further instructions regarding the technical session will be given shortly. Before we proceed further, I would like to make a brief announcement regarding the upcoming presentation sessions. Teacher participants are requested to kindly remain seated in the auditorium for the next session of the presentation. Student participants are requested to proceed to their respective panel venues. Panel 2 will be conducted in ground floor auditorium and panel 3 is scheduled in classroom 601. A tea break is arranged. Students can move to 6th floor for the tea break. We request all the participants to kindly cooperate and move to the designated venues in an orderly manner. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.